The lawyer's office exudes a somber atmosphere, the heavy dark wood casting long shadows. Amanda sits in quiet anticipation, her expression unreadable. As the lawyer concludes reading Chief Edwin's will, Tara stands rigidly beside Amanda, her posture betraying visible tension. The lawyer announces, Amanda inherits the estate, the company, and all lands. A mere 5 million naira is Tara's inheritance. Tara's voice is tight with contained emotion as she offers a clipped, "Congratulations, Amanda." Part of Amanda's mansion, silence reigns supreme as Amanda lies awake in her bed, her eyes fixed on the ornate ceiling above. The weight of the mansion presses down on Amanda, each empty room echoing her profound loneliness. Amanda yearns for love and a true family, but all that surrounds her are the broken remnants of what could have been. Her thoughts drift to Daniel, his gentle smile and warm eyes of fleeting comfort in the darkness. A shadow crosses Amanda's mind, Tara's lingering glances, an unsettling feeling she cannot ignore. Unease settles over Amanda as she confronts the subtle yet persistent discomfort Tara's presence brings. In the solitude of her bedroom, Tara sits before her mirror, her movements sharp and precise. Her eyes, reflecting a storm of ambition and deep-seated resentment, dominate the reflection. Tara's voice cuts through the silence. She thinks she's untouchable, a pause heavy with intent. But everyone has a weakness, even Amanda. A calculated smile begins to spread across Tara's face, hinting at the machinations brewing within. The smile solidifies, a chilling mask of resolve and cunning. The upscale restaurant glows with soft candlelight, casting a luxurious ambiance over the intimate space. Tara, adorned in silk and diamonds, captures Daniel's gaze across their secluded table, a silent promise of intrigue hanging in the air. Tara leans forward, her voice a seductive whisper, as she subtly manipulates the conversation, weaving a web of suggestion and innuendo. She hints at Amanda's feelings for Daniel, then subtly emphasizes her own interest, her every word carefully chosen to entice. Daniel's conflicted gaze flickers between Tara's alluring eyes and the hypnotic dance of the candle flame, torn between desire and doubt. He doesn't reject Tara's advances, a silent invitation hanging in the air, thick with unspoken desires and subtle power plays. Warmly lit office, Amanda arrives with a hopeful smile and homemade food, ready to surprise Daniel. The scene inside shatters for joy. Tara sits intimately close to Daniel, her hand resting on his as they laugh. The container slips from Amanda's fingers, splattering food across the carpet in the sudden, echoing silence. Daniel stammers, "Amanda, I can explain." Amanda's eyes lock onto Tara's smirking face, and in that instant, she understands everything. Each step away is a fresh stab of pain as she turns and walks out, her heart breaking with every footfall. In the light of her apartment, Amanda stares blankly at a framed photo, a forced smile betraying her inner turmoil. Memories of Tara's growing influence flood her mind, intensifying her unease and casting long shadows across her heart. Her hands tremble as she clutches the photo, the weight of unspoken fears pressing down on her. A single tear traces a lonely path down her cheek, a silent testament to her sorrow. In the dim light of his office, Daniel sits hunched over his desk, the computer screen casting an eerie glow. Tara looms behind Daniel, her hand resting heavily on his shoulder as she whispers insidious temptations. Forged documents scatter the polished surface, each a stark testament to betrayal. Torn between conscience and temptation, he hesitates. The allure of Tara's promises a dizzying pull. A battle of conflicting emotions rages across his face as his hand inches towards a pen. Against his better judgment, his fingers close around the pen, sealing a pact with darkness. In opulent study, Amanda clutches the forged documents, her hands trembling with disbelief and betrayal. Tara enters with a smug smile, her eyes gleaming with malice as she confronts Amanda. Amanda's voice cracks with hurt. "How could you do this, Tara?" "After everything," Tara retorts, her voice dripping with disdain. "Everything? You always had everything, Amanda. The love, the attention, the inheritance. I simply leveled the playing field. Amanda's despair deepens as she cries out, "This isn't leveling anything. This is destroying our family." Amanda steps into her grand estate, the vastness amplifying her solitude. The shadows deepen, mirroring the growing emptiness within Amanda. A text from Daniel pierces the silence, an invitation that could change everything. The grand ballroom shimmers under countless chandeliers, its light reflecting off the elegant gowns and polished shoes of the assembled guests. Tara, adorned in diamonds, stands regally beside Daniel, though his smile does not reach his eyes. The air crackles with anticipation as Tara's voice cuts through the murmurs. "Thank you all for being here tonight." Amanda enters, her dignified presence commanding attention amidst the hollow celebration. Murmurs ripple through the crowd like a subtle tremor as Amanda's presence shifts the atmosphere. The ballroom, a stage for false joy, barely conceals the simmering tensions beneath its glittering facade. In the opulent ballroom, Amanda steps forward, her presence commanding attention as a profound silence descends. Daniel stands frozen, a sheen of perspiration betraying his inner turmoil under the weight of the room's gaze. Tara's face twists in disbelief and fury, her shock turning into visible rage as Amanda speaks. Amanda's voice cuts through the silence. "Before everyone tonight, I want to ask, do you marry her for love or for the fortune she promised you?" Amanda presents the documents with conviction. "This is what my sister calls love. Lies, greed, betrayal." In the grand ballroom, Daniel's face pales as a wave of realization crashes over him. "I never wanted this," Daniel whispers, his voice a mere breath in the echoing hall. Daniel's voice cracks with the weight of betrayal. "Tara, you used me." Amanda's tearful voice slices through the air. "It's too late, Daniel. Some wounds never heal." Tara drifts through the grand halls of her mansion, now a desolate echo of its former glory. Sunlight pierces through the tall windows, casting long shadows across the dust-laden air. She pauses before a mirror, confronting a stranger consumed by bitterness. On a nearby television, news reports detail her financial ruin and social downfall. Empty champagne glasses and scattered documents litter the once pristine surfaces, a stark testament to her shattered empire. On the windswept cliffs, Amanda stands solitary, her gaze lost in the immensity of the ocean. Her face, a canvas of quiet resolve, reflects the relentless crashing of waves below. In a flashback, I relinquish control of the company to trustees, my eyes betraying a mix of sorrow and unwavering determination. I am holding a worn photograph, a fragile memento of Tara and me as children. The faded image captures a bond now broken, a poignant reminder of what once was. Amanda clutches the photograph tighter, her resolve hardening against the backdrop of the endless sea. In the solitude of his sparsely furnished apartment, Daniel is haunted by the distant twinkle of city lights. He stares at Amanda's faded photograph, his face a canvas of deep regret and heavy sorrow. He reaches for his phone, then hesitates, his resolve crumbling under the weight of his actions. A half-written letter to Amanda lies open, filled with desperate pleas for forgiveness, a testament to his remorse.